there, I hope you're doing all right. If you can subscribe below, that would make my day. Like the video, say hi. I get asked sometimes why the violin. And for me, the violin just kind of speaks to me. I played around with the guitar when I was younger, but in the back of my mind for a good chunk of my life was the violin, and I don't really understand why. I chose the name Violin Zen for this channel because, first off, I've been a Zen Buddhist for, as long as I can remember, I guess about 35 years now. But when I'm playing my violin, it feels very much like the engaged feeling of meditation for me. I get caught up in playing a song that I really like. I get caught up in the sound of it, the vibration of this instrument. I think I said before that what really is interesting to me is that you hold the violin in a way that it's cradled in there just above your heart. Your left hand is attached to it, and it's almost like the violin is engaged to your heart in a lot of ways. And the vibration of it, it's not like anything that I've ever experienced before. And I'm really surprised that when I started playing this thing at age 50, that I fell in love with it like I have. When I play, for me, it is a very similar mindful moment, just as meditation always has been. And I don't mean that in the way that you might be thinking if you've never meditated. I don't mean that, I'm zeroing out and I'm just, floating on some cloud mindlessly. Meditation is more about being in that moment. Meditation is about disengaging from the self and kind of just being. And that's how it feels when it's me and Jack, my violin. I named this guy Jack. For me, when Jack and I are doing our thing, it is very much a moment of mindfulness. It's a moment of letting go. It's a moment of, something more. And I think that's pretty cool. When I find a new song that somehow speaks to me, it kind of takes me away for a while. And that's, someone once asked me not too long ago, how am I practicing for a couple hours a day or more? And it's because I get kind of caught up in it and I connect to some layer of self, or maybe it's disengaging from self and just being in that moment with the sound, with the vibration. And that's pretty cool, you have to admit. Now, I don't know if the violin is something that's going to resonate with you in the same way. I kind of hope it will. But what I would suggest is find something that does and love it to death. Love it so much that you find a friend like this and you give them a name or her. Because you'll find that your life is not the same without it. You wonder how you managed to go on all those years without it, and you don't want a day to go by without it. So there you go. I don't have anything much more to say. I guess it's just Zen and the art of violin, and you have to admit that that's a pretty cool thing. Thanks for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe below, like the video, say hi. I always love to hear from people. And just be good to each other. Thanks a lot.